Before I start this rant, to anyone who likes this day, I respect your opinion. Anyways, enjoy. March 22, 2022. This was the worst day ever. Now let me tell you a story about why this day sucked. In my opinion, I woke up and I was getting ready for school. Then the bus came to pick me up and I went to school. After that, I went to Auraria campus to meet my homeroom class there. And I went to the Auraria Library Cafe and I used the bathroom. And then I rode my electric skateboard for a bit before heading to the Cherry Creek building. And I took a small break. Then I rode my electric skateboard to the Cherry Creek building. A few minutes later, it was time to transition for homeroom. And I sat on the chairs of the Cherry Creek building of Auraria campus. Once my teacher came, we started discussing about the circle of support meeting with the school therapist along with Ms. Courtney. Then we got on Zoom. I was wanting to have my parents on the meeting, but I can't. And then, my homeroom teacher told me to turn my phone off while the Zoom meeting is on. I got in trouble at school for having my mom in the meeting when my homeroom teacher told me to turn my phone off when I'm not supposed to. I should not have done that. I didn't want this day to be like December 2, 2021 all over again. So I had to go to an open space and let my mom know that I will reach out to her in my afternoon class. And then I went back to my Zoom meeting. I got so stressed. Me and the school therapist were discussing about my goals that are on my IEP. And the action goals on connecting to the community for support for my disability. And about my social security disability. And applying for Emily Griffith Technical School for the automotive program. I like getting support from Ms. Courtney and Pierce. But I understand I'm getting support for my disability. And being my own guardian and household is so stupid. My homeroom teacher needs to call my mom so that my mom could ask her and my circle of support team some questions. She was supposed to invite my mom into the meeting about it. So that I can have her in the meeting. After the meeting, my teacher did my point sheet. I got a 2 on my point sheet for having my mom on the phone during the Zoom meeting. And that got me more mad than ever. I accepted the invitation on my email to the next circle of support meeting about the EdReady test. My homeroom teacher talked to me about the point about my meeting is about. She told me it's about my life and my future. Well, I'm gonna have my parents have guardianship of me. Because I'm the child of my whole family. My mom and dad are my guardian of this household. Not myself, you retard. I went to the bus stop. While I was waiting for the bus, I was really angry. And I was about to tell my mom about what happened in my homeroom class. Then the bus came to pick me up and I went to school. After that, I went to my afternoon class. Then it was time for lunch. I went in and got a school lunch. And I sat with my friends at the table. And I had a good lunch. After I ate lunch, I played soccer with the boys. After lunch break, it was time to transition to automotive class. We started submitting our assignment. And then we started doing some book work. Then it was time to transition to break. Then it was time for school-wide. And I hung out with my friends in the hallway including Ms. Veridiana. Then it was time to transition back to automotive class. Since this day landed on a Tuesday, we are learning about electrical of this week. I started working on chapter 50. And then I worked on chapter 51. Then it was time to go home. I took the bus back home and sat my stuff in my room. And plugged in my electric skateboard to charge. After that, I talked to my mom about what happened in my homeroom class. And then I changed into my pajamas. And I ate dinner downstairs. And then I took a shower. And I got into my pajamas. And I started playing Planet Coaster on my computer. And I started talking to one of my friends on FaceTime or Google Meet. And I talked to one of my friends about this situation that happened in my homeroom class. And then I maintenanced my electric skateboard. And then I went to bed. The only thing I like about this day is when I had fun playing soccer with the boys. And had fun in my automotive class. And having fun at home. And that's it. Thank God this day ended at midnight, and thank God it's in the past now. I don't know who likes or hates this day. So I'm just gonna leave it be. March 22, 2022 sucks, and so does December 2, 2021. Note: if you like this day, I respect your opinion. August 28, 2021, which is the day I had a lot of fun in my afternoon class, is 170 million times better than March 22, 2022. End of rant.